Hi Libra, welcome to the Manifesting You YouTube channel. This is your Law of Attraction general energy reading for the month of July 2016. Keep in mind this is a general energy surrounding Libra. You can also check out your moon or your rising sign, and for a personalized report you can check out my website. So without further ado, let's get started with your reading. Okay, Libra, so for your energy, what you're currently desiring in the month of July, what your objective is, the energy surrounding you, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is about career on the surface. So for some of you, I feel that you're thinking about your career, and some of you, this could actually be a possibility of a career change. As you can see, you have this business person, woman, it could be male or female, and she's kind of looking in a different direction. So I feel that this could apply two ways. One, it could be some of you are actually thinking about doing something totally different. Is this really what you want to do? Is this really the business or the work or the life path that you feel called to? Some of you are, you know, your ears are open, you're listening, you're thinking about different perspectives. For others of you, this could also be your current position in life, your current path in life, and maybe you're just thinking about tweaking it or doing what you do in a different way. So I feel that, you know, because this is a pentacle, you know, this is a very grounded, this is about your life, this is about your status in life, where you are in life, Libra. And some of you are really, you're thinking about, is this where I want to be? Is this my path? Is this my true calling? So you might be thinking about a new career. Maybe some of you have a new career in the works. You're also open to learning new skills, possibly new disciplines. And if you're in a current position now, you're trying to expand your awareness in whatever you're doing. You're trying to think outside of the box. You're listening to maybe new ideas, new thought processes on how to do what you're doing, but only do it better or in a different way. I feel like a lot of you this month you're just open. You're not as locked in to what you once thought. And that's kind of a beautiful aspect about your sign, Libra, is some other signs have trouble doing this. You are able to see many points of view. You are able to, you know, approach things from an entirely different perspective. And for some signs, that's actually very challenging, but that is a gift. And so I feel that whatever you've been doing this month, you're open, you're open-minded, you're more open-minded this month, and you kind of are seeking a little bit of a change. You're itching for a little bit of either variety or growth. You want to, like I said, expand your awareness. And so I definitely feel a shift, a subtle energy of change in whatever you're currently doing. A lot of you are checking your gut, checking your core, yourself to say, hey, is this truly what makes me happy? Am I fulfilling my potential? Am I doing the best that I can do? And you're considering different perspectives. So like I said, for some of you, you might be actually totally changing your job or your position. In this, because it's an earth sign, it is financial for a lot of you, but it could be all kinds of areas, right? Because this is a general reading. So, you know, you're considering change, you're considering a different perspective. And like I said, that can be a lot of different things for different people. Okay, so as far as what you are identifying with yourself or with others, we actually have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles represents the worker. What's interesting, Libra, is you have 2 earth signs in your reading this month. So you're either appreciating this energy, or some of you might be interacting with either a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Some of you might just be seeking to emulate those attributes. So as far as what you're valuing, the Knight and the Worker, he's all about action and making things happen. He's not one to sit on the sidelines and wait for something to happen to him. This is about manifesting your dreams and goals in the physical realm, in the world, to show tangible, cause, effect, results. You want results. You don't want to just talk about things. You're really admiring when things get done. I feel like this month you're really wanting to see tangible results for what you've already started to do. So some of you are looking, maybe whatever you're doing right now, your job or your career or your life path, you're saying, okay, at this point, what can I show for it? What has this produced in the real world? Because it's a pentacle, it's also obviously related to finances. So I feel that some of you are really wanting to see if there are financial goals, financial profits, results, basically fruit from what you've done. And this can also talk about that you're just admiring people that are successful. You're definitely you want to be successful, Libra. You want to emulate or be around others that have success. And this is, like I said, these are people that produce results. They're not just talkers. You're kind of over just talking. You want to actually see the results. Some of you might be wanting to find a mentor, because this can represent a mentor or a successful person to, like I said, to learn from, to emulate, or maybe that's what you want to be, Libra, for other people. That's your goal. That's your life path. You really want to be someone that can help and encourage and inspire other people on how to be successful. This can also represent having good news or having a really positive event come through in your life this month. And that's something that you've been waiting for, Libra, is going to come through. A positive event. So it could be a celebration. It could be a trip. It could be an award. It could be recognition. So you've been patient. You've waited for this. And this card is showing that something positive and tangible in the physical world is going to manifest for you this month, where you're going to see some fruit for your labors. So I feel like a lot of you Libras have really been working hard because you have 2 pentacles here. Your mind has really been focused on where you're at in life, your finances, your accomplishments, achieving your goals. I do feel like you're open to new ideas because the success energy is very important to you right now. You want to epitomize and either surround yourself with successful people or actually be that successful mentor. And that's what you're striving to do. And you're open to any new ideas to help you further and advance that goal. Okay, so as far as what the obstacle is, or the challenge, or the illusion, we actually have the Death card. So whenever I see the Death card, this is about change and transformation. So I feel that even though some of you are desiring to get a new opportunity, to have a new idea, to shift maybe your life calling, your life purpose, you're definitely desiring to take your vibration to a higher level. The challenge is going to be that generally when we desire those higher energies or frequencies, change is not far away. And so when you see the Death card, it's about being willing to change your mindset and your habits in order to make your dream come true. The universe actually might say, okay, do you mean serious business? Do you really want to be the successful, mentor and leader in your life and in the lives of others? If that is necessary, Libra, there might be some changes that the universe knows that you need to make. And this could be in your mindset or your habits. So this could also be clearing out, associates or people that aren't resonating at the frequency that you desire to resonate at. And so if someone or even something is not resonating at a high level in your life, it's going to have to be removed. It's going to have to change. So these new desires, these new goals, because I feel a lot of ambition this month for you, Libra, are going to require change and for you to try new and more inspired thought patterns and processes in your life. And the reason why this is a challenge is because, you know, we can think and we can want things all we want, but putting them into practice, doing, you know, making those positive changes can be a challenge. It can feel like something's dying. I mean, the time before the butterfly is in the cocoon, it's dark, it's dank, it's, you know, you don't see much before you see the beautiful butterfly wings, you know, it's like, what is that? What is that gross little thing? And when you're making those changes and you're in the kind of the darkness of the soul, it's like, what is this going to do? All I feel is pain and frustration and suffering. But when the time is right, these beautiful new wings hatch and, you know, expose themselves, and this new life emerges. And so that's the challenge, I feel like, for you, Libra, is having faith and trust in that process. And that, you know, because Libra, I know that in general, your sign does not like conflict or does not like disharmony, or, you know, disturbing the peace, and you want everyone to be happy and everyone to feel good. And so in order to raise your vibration, in order to be who you're supposed to be, sometimes we have to set boundaries and limits with others that aren't resonating at the purpose and calling that we have. And that's hard. That's hard for you because you care so much about other people and you're so relationship oriented. And so the universe is saying, trust this process. Trust that if God in the universe is putting on your heart to temporarily or permanently, you know, let go of something or someone. And for Libra, I feel like most of these times it's relationship oriented. There's a purpose. There's a reason for that, that something beautiful is going to come, and that you can trust that process to know that if something ends, it's because something beautiful is going to begin. That there is a major change and transformation that's happening. And continue to try to remain open, because I do feel like some of you are open this month. Try to remain open and to trust that it's for your own good, that it's for your growth, that it's for your learning on some level. You know, as the obstacle, if you fear this change, if you know, you're going to get stuck and you're going to be held back in those patterns and in that lower vibration that I feel a lot of you are trying to break out of, because I do feel like you're wanting a higher frequency. You're wanting to be successful. You're wanting to surround yourself with positive people. I really feel that strongly. So don't allow this month to delay that progress. Don't allow yourself to prevent missed opportunities by choosing to hold on to old patterns, old things that are no longer serving you, things that in your gut, you know, just aren't right for you. That's going to be the challenge to look out for, because a lot of you, like I said, you're seeking higher vibrations, higher frequencies in your life. And that's a beautiful thing, because in the long run, that's going to help all of humanity. Okay, and so it's funny because that totally resonates with your actions to take the strategies, the plans, the path to your fulfillment, Libra, with what you're intending this month. We have the Fool, and the Fool is really about unlimited potential. And this is, once again, this is the beauty of your sign. The beauty of Libra is that it can literally see everything from every angle. And then sometimes that can be a blessing and a curse, because it makes it tough to decide, well, which path do I choose? There's so many options. And if I choose one, then I'm leaving out another one. So what the universe is saying is acknowledge that within yourself. Know that that is how you're wired. Know that that is, you know, for a lot of you, that's how your brain works. That's your beauty of your sign. You're able to see all the options that, you know, lie in your path. But what I feel that is going to help you is to define your dreams, because deep in your heart and in your soul, you do have a dream, Libra. You do have a desire, whether it be, you know, help children, or find your ideal relationship, or, you know, become very healthy. Whatever that is, your soul knows who you are. And I actually have a video on that of Who Am I? You can check that out. But you must, this card is saying you must define your dreams and your intentions clearly. So take some time this month. If you are feeling dissatisfied, say in your relationship, work, friendships, whatever issue it is, because you are looking away. You're looking, you're kind of, you're in a situation, but you're saying, is this really making me happy? So the universe is saying, okay, Libra, do you mean serious business? Are you serious about this? Do you really want to change? If you do, you need to write out your intentions, or even just state them. It's not necessarily you have to write them out, But until we define and really get clarity on what we want, we have to be very specific. It's kind of like entering a Google search. If you type in like balloons, you're going to get all kinds of balloons. But if you, in your mind, you have like a cupcake balloon with pink sprinkles, you're going to get what you want. You really have to clarify for the universe to provide what you're looking for. And so I feel like the actions this month are going to be about clarity and making an intentional choice. And if you're afraid of that, Libra, just know that you can change your choice. It's not like you're stuck in stone forever, and once you make a decision, it's over. Just say, you know, right now I'm choosing A, B, or C, and start going with it and see how it makes you feel. And if you feel happier, then you're on the right path. If you feel confusion and sadness and ickiness, you know, continuously, then you know that maybe you need to try a different choice. So don't be afraid in making a decision. When you also see the Fool, it also talks about, you know, you might have to take a leap of faith. You might have to step out into the unknown. And a lot of times that's just how the universe is wired. Like, God requires us to believe before we receive. And so much of man and ego wants to actually see before they get the results, and it doesn't work that way. You have to believe before, and then you will see. So it's very interesting, but there might be a leap of faith required for you, but your gut and your intuition and your instinct is going to tell you what you need to do, and you have to trust it. You have to trust that process, because whenever we push ourselves out of the comfort zone and whenever we take that chance, there is huge possibility for growth. Even though it seems scary and it seems much safer to just stay where we're comfortable and where we know, that's not living, that's not life, that's not growing. It's when you try something different, when you get out of your comfort zone, and then you realize things aren't as scary as you thought they were. So this is a really beautiful energy, because this also talks about childlike wonder and imagination. I mean, you just see this jester guy, he's got his little cat, he's chilling out. He's got all the, you know, he's got the moon, he's got the sun, so there's a lot of options for him, but he's excited. He's open to life. He's open to possibilities. He's excited about what God and the universe has in store for him. So really just cultivate that childlike wonder, that excitement, that anticipation, and knowing that you are loved and that there are good things for you. Okay. As far as the attitude for you to have with yourself and even others, we have Temperance. And I feel like this is a very strong Libran card, and I'm surprised I haven't drawn this for you before. But Temperance is all about reflection. So obviously, for many of you this month, this is a very thoughtful time for you, Libra. I feel like, you know, you might be busy with the hustle and bustle, but your mind is definitely thinking. Your Libran mind is definitely evaluating and processing your life at this point. And so what this card is saying is take some time out for yourself. You know, you might be on overcharge, and what I like about this card is, you know, just that refreshing water. I mean, it's so cleansing and purifying, and just she's taking this deep breath, and she's just, you know, she's raw, she's herself, she's in the nude, and she's just saying, here I am, God, I'm just gonna be still. You know, there's a verse that says, be still, know that I'm God. Just be still. You don't have to figure everything out. When you have that calmness, it's amazing how much insight you get. So this card is really talking about moderation. It's talking about being patient, not trying to figure everything out at once. Reflection. It also points to being diplomatic and to compromise. So these are all things that you do well naturally, Libra, and I feel like that is the right attitude to have towards yourself and others this month. It's about balancing your emotions. It's about stepping back. Are you being too aggressive? Are you being too nice? Are you setting firm boundaries? It's also just reminding you, don't necessarily rush in until you're really ready, because I know, Libra, that you weigh all your options before you make your decision. Eventually you do come to that choice, but it's saying that's okay, that your process is okay. It's okay for you to do it the way that you do it. And also check your intuition, check your gut. That's also going to give you insight. This is really important for you to just surround yourself with healing energy, because if you are feeling confused or just needing time to reflect, it's really important to surround yourself with things that are going to cultivate this calmness and this time for reflection, whether that be taking a hike in nature, taking a bath, going on a little spiritual retreat. That is going to be very healing for you. So bringing peace and harmony to yourself, and that's just going to do you wonders, Libra. When you fill yourself with peace and harmony energy, you thrive and you radiate your highest and best energy. So after you do that, you're really going to gain clarity, Libra. I feel like you're really going to gain clarity, because I feel that a lot of this is relating to your life path, your life purpose. I feel that strongly. So some of you, that can incorporate your work. Your work is very important to you. For others of you, it's your calling. It's something that you feel very passionate about in your life. And you feel a calling to do something very powerful and influential. And maybe you're kind of stepping back right now and saying, am I accomplishing that? Am I really gaining the results that I want in the physical world? And that's why we have a lot of earth signs here. So don't be afraid of the change or the transformation that might be necessary. Don't resist it. Keep an open mind, clarify for what you want, clarify your desires, make them clear. If they're not clear, if you don't set something, nothing will happen. Don't be afraid to make a decision, because you can always change it later. Make sure you surround yourself with a lot of healing energy, cleansing energy, so that you can be clear, so you can have insight into what's working for you and what's not. Okay, Libra, so if you do these things, what the universe says is the natural outcome is the Seven of Swords. And this is an air sign, so that's fantastic. I feel like this will definitely affect your mental state. The Seven of Swords represents hope. And what this is telling me is that whatever shift you're making, Libra, there is a journey involved. It's not going to be like, okay, I desire to be a much more positive person, so next week I'll be purely positive. There is a journey involved. It's not going to just be handed to you. But what this tells me is that you're going to start seeing hope. Once you start taking faith and making a shift and a change, you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to start being able to really see that this is working. This is having an effect. I am making progress. And that's really encouraging, because sometimes we can feel like we're just spinning our wheels. We have all these desires, but we don't really know how to make them manifest. So this is saying you're going to start seeing the hope. You're going to start seeing that, you know what? My gut was right. My intuition was right. I am proud of myself. I listened to myself. I started making changes, and I see hope. I see that beautiful bright light at the end of the tunnel, and there's amazing things on that other side, and I can't wait to get there. So this is really a guarantee that that's what's going to start happening for you. Those obstacles are going to start being overcome, and with patience and willpower, and as long as you continue to be careful of your thoughts, your words, you speak positively and favorably of yourself and others, hope and amazing things are going to be on the horizon for you. So persistence is necessary, though, and skill. This really is about your thoughts and your actions utilized towards what you're desiring is what's necessary. And persistence, not just doing it for a day, not just doing it for a week, doing it for months if necessary, and having the faith and the belief. So, and the more you do that, the quicker that light and that, that other side of what you're looking for is going to come. So really powerful reading for you this month. I really hope this has helped, Libra. If it has, I would so appreciate for you to like, subscribe to this channel. That's going to ensure you to get all the messages, the tips and tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self. As always, I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful rest of your day.